Good morning, viewers. Let's have a look at what is in the newspaper headlines today, 8th March 2024. Daily Nation. Missing title deeds in public land routes. The Standard. Ruto's gift to women. The Star. Skewed state budget spending exposed. People Daily. Police in hard place on bus. Daily Nation. Missing title deeds in public land rouse. Questions. A host of governance institutions in the country, from schools to police stations to courts and even parliament, do not have crucial land ownership documents, exposing taxpayers to the risk of losing the parcels to grabbers or paying private firm billions of shillings in compensation. It's the irony of MP demanding tabling of KICC vital document, unaware that Parliament also is a squatter. See that on C stories on page 6 and 7. There is also terror war, how diligent police arrested terrorists. Details of how a special police unit arrested 2 men who were yesterday handed lengthy jail terms for terrorism can now be reviewed. That is on page 2. Athletics Kenya 6 stay after court orders polls. Athletics Kenya AIC has sought a stay order challenging a high court ruling that ordered its executive to vacate office and organize elections within 90 days. That is on page 40. Oparanya and Joho can lead ODM, says Raila. ODM leader Raila Odinga yesterday hinted at his possible successes in the party, even as he insisted that his quest for the chairmanship of the African Union Commission (AUC) should not be misconstrued as an exit from local politics. While parading his 2 deputies, former governors Hassan Joho and Wycliffe Oparanya, at Wajir Baraza Park, Mr. Odinga said either of them is capable of driving the party's agenda in his absence. That is page 4. And then there is, there is a picture of President William Ruto and the 7 governors. And he goes on to say that let's make 2/3 gender principle a reality. Ruto urges. G7 strategy. President William has said his administration is committed to achieving the 2/3 gender principle. He said he is doing this through constitutional amendments to ensure that women are effectively represented in leadership positions in various aims of government. Dr. Ruto, who joined the 7 elected women governors at the launch of the G7 strategy in Nairobi, urged MPs to support the proposals. See page 5. There is a picture of William Ruto and I saw 7 governors and also former Governor Charity Ngilu. The Standard. Ruto's gift to women. That is on electoral offer. President William Ruto tells a caucus of 7 women governors that the ruling party will In a move he hopes will change the dynamics of representation field opposite gender as running mate in the future presidential and gubernatorial polls, but fell short of declaring the exact start period. That's on page 8, 9 and 10. And the top is big winners in Ruto's 4 trillion budget, where the National Assembly gives government a green light to prepare 24-25 budget. That's on page 2. There is bombing plot, terrorist gets 25 in jail. That is a national, page 3. At the bottom there, there is blow as AK chiefs told to quit office. New radical changes for border polls, IEBC. That's in page 4. And there is hotel to pay tourist shillings 417 million. That's on page 3. I am going nowhere, Raila says amid ODM succession politics. Azimio leader moves to calm leadership fears in his ODM party, telling those piling pressure on him to hand over the mantle to a preferred successor that he is still very much around, and that there was no guarantee yet that he would clinch the AU Commission chairmanship. That's on page 5. And the Star. Skewed state budget spending exposed. Controller budget says 10 agencies yet to receive any money for development. That's on page 4 and 5. There is empowering women for a better and dignified society. That is the meeting where President William Ruto attended on the G7 elected governors, women governors. The top, there is Siasa. To empower our women, we must invest in their health and well-being. The bottom, there is a report why system to compensate police officers injured on duty is broken. That's on page 2. NADCO report, referendum or parliament, Kenyans to know within 45 days. That's on page 7. A tragic holiday, court orders Masai Mara Hotel to pay Chinese shillings 427 million for wife's murder. People Daily. Police in hard place on bus. Crackdown. Officers have not only been ordered against owing bars, but also enforced closure of bad liquor outlets, given that the trade is one of their lucrative sources of cash. Will they bite the hand that feeds them? That is on page 4. At the top, why Commerce boss wants him sacked. That's on page 2. International Women's Day, challenging gender stereotypes to promote inclusion at workplace. That's on page 7, 8 and 9. Court orders hotel to pay Chinese firm shillings 553 million, page 3. That's all what we have on the paper headlines today. Do have a good day. Bye for now.